Hi, I'm Patrick Bark with Safran, and welcome to our support tutorials section. Today we're going to discuss option card installation in the SecureSync 2400. I encourage you to follow along in our user manual and contact our support team if you have any trouble. Here we have our 12041 1C card, which is a frequency out card. Next, we have our 12040 card, which is an ASCII in or out card, followed by our ribbon cable, our standoffs, and our Phillips screws. The main tool you'll need for this installation is a Phillips head screwdriver. Now you must use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws from the top panel, placing them somewhere safe as to not lose them. It is also important when removing or adding back these screws to be careful not to strip, over torque, or cross thread them, especially if using a mechanical torque driver. Then you can simply remove the top panel. Here you'll find the rear panel of the unit. You have your option slots where option cards may be installed. This is your main board that comes standard to all 2400 units. Taking a closer look, first we have the main board, then slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 5, slot 6, and our hot swap power supplies. For the purpose of this video, we will be focusing on slots 3 and 4 here. Next, I will be removing the blank plates from the rear slot locations of the unit using a Phillips head screwdriver. Once you've removed the blank plates from the rear of the unit, you can install your option cards like this, being careful while connecting the pins. The option card I'm using for this example is the 02 card. If you're only installing the one option card, you may secure the card using the 2 provided screws in a Phillips head screwdriver. If you're adding an additional card above this one, then you will add the standoffs, which you can tighten by hand. It is easier if you connect the ribbon cable to the card prior to installation. When installing, be mindful of the different cables and connectors and of aligning the pins properly when seating the card. Once the card is seated properly, connect the other end of the ribbon cable. This should now be secured using the provided screws and a Phillips head screwdriver. Finally, the coax cable can be connected. Once everything is installed properly, you will secure the card in the rear of the unit using the provided screws and a Phillips head screwdriver. Now you see all screws are secured, and I can now secure the top cover of the unit back down using the black screws I set aside earlier. Once again, it is important adding back these screws to be careful not to strip, over torque, or cross thread them, especially if using a mechanical torque driver. Thank you for joining us for this tutorial video on option card installation. Please refer to our Support Hub resources for additional documentation or to contact our support team. Thank you.